Now, I know what y'all are gonna be like. Esto, where have you been? Esto, why haven't you uploaded? Esto, are you finally back? Yes, I'm back. I've just been busy, okay? I've just been busy. Before any of you start harassing me with questions, or I know y'all gonna do that because I'm not that big, but I'm back. I'm uploading again. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. I've just been busy. But but hey, at least your boy didn't forget his password. That's just facts. But anyways, like I said, I've been kind of busy, so that's why I haven't been uploading. Or what I mean by busy, I just been needing a break, a mental break, and just focusing on school because this year your boy's graduating, so I need to lock in, and I have been locking in. It's just when you guys know how high school is, especially towards the end of the year, bro. You legit will be just feeling the first day of school, you know? It's like the best day ever. You see your homeboys, homegirls from the previous year, and then the first week of class starts, and then it's hell. Teachers already, students and teachers already getting into beef with each other within a week. Like that's usually how it is. But me, it's like these teachers, they just love to pick, they just love being on our cases. But I just wanted to start this video off with me just talking about how high school has been for me overall. And I think you all know this by now. It the experience is good, is interesting depending on who you are. I'm not saying that it's gonna be bad for everyone because the way you make high school is how you decide. Everyone's different. You might enjoy it, you might hate it, but at the end of the day, what matters is how you keep going from it. But yeah. So as a way to describe the welcome myself back, I'm gonna make this video since it was the video I was gonna make before I went off the grid. So my last video was talking about Invincible season 2. So and I decided since season 2 of Invincible gets a lot of unfortunate, like not as much as praise as seasons 1 and 3, which I really want to make videos on season 3. But yeah. Now for me, season 2, like these are my pros and cons with it. The pros, I love how they handled the trauma from the season 1 finale with Mark, Debbie, everyone. Everyone was affected. That's what I love about shows, some shows. When they actually focus on the mental capacity of being a hero and explore it, I love it. And I just love how Mark is just after seeing what his dad did, is just determined to prove that he's not his dad, and everyone's trying to tell him he's not his dad. But bro, season 2's premiere was so great. It wasn't as okay. Season 2 was definitely not as strong as season 1, and it's mainly due to the fact that even though that I watched this season like just recently to get caught up with season 3, the way season 2 is, this is how I describe it. It's good in a lot of parts, expanding more characters, introducing a lot of new characters. Angstrom Levy was a pretty great villain as the main villain of the season, but we didn't see enough of him. You know what I mean? We saw him a lot in the first episode premiere, seeing him in alternate dimensions, and we only saw him we only saw him at the end of episode 2 of this season, and then the end of episode 6, and then after that we saw him a lot more, but my guy got packed up too fast. This guy got packed up that he ended up like looking like red Kool-Aid, legit. This guy legit looked like the pavement. Nah, and bro, after what he did to Debbie, he deserved it, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Please tell me you wouldn't do the same thing if you legit saw someone break your mom's hand and you wouldn't go crazy. You wouldn't go all invincible. I'm doing the same thing. If anyone does that to my mom, of course, as a superhero and I have these powers, I'm doing that. Like without a doubt. And so I would definitely, a lot of people be like, oh, I don't feel bad that, well, for me, I'm more like Mark. I'm a nice guy, so of course I'm gonna be mentally I'm gonna struggle to handle that because I'm gonna feel like I become the thing I have tried not to prove I'm not. And like for me, it's like I feel so bad for Mark this season. He's just trying so hard to prove he's not his dad, but there are so many people who are saying he is like his dad, which it pisses me off. Like it pisses me off that even Cecil, even though like I get it's his job to protect the planet, but dude still doesn't trust Mark, and I get it. I know I get it, but still, yeah, Angstrom not being like not around enough is one of my biggest cons, and my other biggest con is probably Immortal. I used to, bro, I thought only season three Immortal would be annoying because I saw bits of episode two of season three, and I was like, yeah, he's a dickhead. But then as I watched more of the season, yeah, didn't like him. Not that, never liked. Okay, after season one, since we didn't see him that much, and he got packed up by Omni Man in the first episode, and in the penultimate episode of season one, he was. You feel bad for him, but okay, the fact that he hates on Mark for the first half of season two is insane to me, and it's only in the penultimate episode of season three that he respects Mark. Like what? You okay, I don't know. And then Rudy from Monster Girl. My, this guy, Rudy. I get that you never really lived a regular life, but I already had issues with Rudy in season one. But season two and three, Rudy, this dude has not touched grass. He has legit been a robot for 30 years, it seems. Like, what? And before any of you say anything about Rudy, I know what happens in the comics. And I'm not going to say what, but I know. And I'm not surprised at this point. But he and Monster Girl have a toxic relationship, I agree. And bro, what he does in season 3 at the end is mental. It's mental. But I will say this. The season has a lot more pros than cons, but overall the season doesn't feel as strong. The season premiere and season finale, great. And we see Nolan again. You could tell he changed. And I love how we got to see the season 1 finale from his perspective. Like you don't necessarily forgive him, but you understand that he's thought about it. But the fact that this dude went to another planet, this dude was right. He said he could start all over again, and he did. Poor Oliver. I swear, Oliver gets just as much hate as Mark, but it's crazy, and I can't wait to see him in season 3, cause bro, you should see how everyone was acting towards Oliver in the season 2 finale, bro. Everyone was expecting bro to go Super Saiyan and his powers to activate. Like I get it, but it was honestly hilarious. That's like one of the funniest things I love watching about Invincible reactions. It's hilarious. And like the multiverse, outside of the Spider-Verse movies, I'd say the multiverse has been handled pretty poorly, especially in Marvel. Up until like let's see, No Way Home, and what else? Yeah, outside of that, the multiverse saga wasn't really that great. And honestly, though, yeah, I really like how Invincible actually takes feedback, because as you all know, the season 2 had a mid-season break and no one liked that. This was way before I watched the show myself, but damn, I could tell no one liked that. But damn, I'm actually excited for season 4 because the way this show is, and the fact that we're getting multiple seasons is great. It's great. This show is peak, and I hope you all enjoy having discussions with me. And comment down below, who was your favorite character in this season? That's what I want to know. Comment down below, and tell me why you love this character or hate this character. To me, Mark, he definitely went through a lot more in season two than 1. In season 3, yeah, no, this show Mark goes through a hell of a lot. After getting his powers, this guy, poor guy. Poor Mark. I feel so bad for him. I feel bad for Oliver because he was born during all of this. And it like you and now when and he has a great memory, so he always remembered what Angstrom did to Debbie, and yeah, bro. And then Eve and Rex, oh my god. Outside of Mark and Debbie, I love Adam, Eve, Rex, and Donald. Those are my top favorite characters. Donald and the way he helped Rick was just so great. These are like I'm kind of going all over the place, but man, it feels so good watching this show. It felt so good I got in time on the hype before season 3. And bro, I can't wait for season 3. I can't wait because I have tons of video ideas for season 3. But I do want to talk about the season 2 finale and both the season 1 and season 2 finale separately. I want to go in more depth with them, which will be also for Nolan. And speaking of Nolan, he's going to have his own video, but yeah. Without further ado, if you all enjoyed this video, because from the looks of it, you guys love when I talk about Invincible. You all definitely do. So yeah, comment down below who's your top favorite character, and make sure you guys follow the socials. And as always, hope you all have a great day. Take care, and peace.